Hey there, it's Ryan with iMinnesotaNice.com. Today, day 80 of 365. I'm here in Duluth. It's gorgeous up here.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm here with Angela.
Hello.
You're a writer.
I am, and an illustrator.
And so much more, too. You do sign language.
I do sign language.
Tell me more.
I teach baby sign language through community ed here in Duluth, and I was inspired by my sister Monica, and she is deaf, and she also lives in Duluth, and she is a college ASL instructor.
Okay. ASL.
American Sign Language.
Got it. Yeah,
ASL.
Got it. And how long have you been doing this? I mean, so from her being deaf, you learned to sign.
Yep.
Sure.
But we both learned in college.
Okay.
So my sister wasn't born deaf. She has a gradual hearing loss. Now, at 37, or is it 38? Sorry, Monica. She's completely deaf, and she wears a cochlear implant.
Okay.
And when she went to UMD, when she was college age, she wasn't able to keep up as well because things are harder, communication is faster,
right.
And she wanted to succeed in college, so she learned ASL very fast. She became fluent in a short time,
sure.
Was an assistant, and then she became an instructor at UMD, and then she moved to Scholastica.
Okay.
4 years later, I took her class.
Oh, really?
Yep, one of her first, I think she was teaching maybe 2 or 3 years at the time. And
sure.
Yeah, she was very hard.
So then you went through her class.
I went through her class.
And you started teaching yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you've written 2 books and
Mm-hmm.
illustrated 2 books.
Mm-hmm. We started baby sign language together in 2005.
Okay.
And she became so busy with the college that she handed it to me, and this is what I've done with it so far.
Right.
And the books are in lieu of my classes.
Sure.
We're one session will be family, so I can pull up my book and say, look, we're talking about mom today, or the other book is about basic vocabulary, and
sure.
Yeah, so it really
so you do baby sign language classes.
Mm-hmm.
How young are these babies?
Sometimes they're about a few weeks and up to 12 months.
Sure, and they really they get it, they understand?
Yeah, they have fun. I provide the parents tools to help them, the signs, and they sit in the middle of the class and they play with toys, and the parents, I teach them a sign, and then they do the sign with their baby, and then from week to week we talk about, how did it go? Did you see any signs? Sometimes you won't see them sign right away. It just
sure.
really depends on where they are in their development, and there's no right or wrong.
Right.
So even with English, which I teach American Sign Language with English, which is very different from American Sign Language. American Sign Language is its own language, has its own syntax and grammar and structure, and I adopted ASL, and then I use it with English to enhance communication.
Sure. So what you're saying is you can bring your baby, your infant, really, mm-hmm. just a few weeks or a few months old,
mm-hmm.
and you can teach them to sign, and now they can actually have conversation with you, or they can tell you a little bit more what their wants and needs are.
That's right.
So they don't have the vocal capacity yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can cry and they can make noises, but they can't say more.
Well, through if, for example, if the little one is sitting at the high chair,
yeah.
and they're banging on the high chair and they want something to eat, you can then take the opportunity to have the bottle of milk or the food. But I'm going to use milk in this example.
Right.
So you can show them the bottle or the glass or the sippy cup. Milk? Would you like some milk? And because they're sitting too, you can get their attention easier.
Right.
And then you just use repetition, and every time you are to give them some milk, or you can use it with nursing too.
Sure.
You do the sign. Milk, milk. Yeah.
And then they just get it, and then
sooner
eventually,
or later.
I would imagine that leads into, this is milk.
Mm-hmm.
But that probably starts off as just something to drink. I mean, it could be just I need something to drink.
You could be more specific. You could
sure.
You could use water.
Oh, nice.
So this is signed water. Or you could do juice.
Sure.
Or you can, drink. Like, would you
right,
like to
something
drink
to
something?
drink. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then because these are kind of basic hand gestures, I mean, the kids know how to use that. They get to their world just kind of opens up.
Mm-hmm.
Communication opens up.
That's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they can teach them if they want to be up. Up.
Sure.
And then, especially with my son, it's really helped me reduce his frustration because I've had to really scale back and use 2-word phrases and use the sign because he's so busy that it was hard for me to get his attention.
Right.
So now I feel like he's 2 now, and things are really clicking, and with the sign and the verbal communication, it's really helped him out a lot.
That's amazing.
And it's fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And it's so easy. I mean, that's what's amazing about it. It's just really easy. It's natural, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can, take what you will. You don't have to come to my class and use all the signs. You can use ones that you will, use in your household.
Right.
And, yeah, because consistency is the key, repetition, and just the more you do it.
Will they learn how to say, "Hey, I want to go snowmobiling"?
You can.
I want some hot dish, tater tot hot dish tonight, please.
Eventually, they could do that, and there's more. They learn it faster than we do as adults.
Sure. Yeah, because I mean, children learn quickly. I mean, they pick up things because they just need to. So.
And there's so much more that we're not aware of as far as their development is. I mean, they're just observing everything and taking it all in. And I mean, I'll do, where's the ball? Where's the ball? And he was about 9 months at the time, and the ball was for him to see, and he was able to roll it to me without doing the sign or any verbal at that time.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
That's awesome. That's crazy. I like it. Anything else?
My husband was able to, I have 2 books out, Once Upon a Family, and you're holding them right now.
Yeah, Once Upon a Family.
And this one teaches you how to do family name signs, like mom and dad. And the second one is called Look Who's Learning Sign. And my husband is part of the project. He wrote the storyline.
Okay.
Yeah. And so this one deals with waking up in the morning, eating, asking more. Yeah, and it's just really excited to have, this one is about my daughter at 2, and to have my husband involved in the project really makes it special.
That's really cool. I mean, you're in print. I mean, this is amazing. It's a big step. That's great.
Good. Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
Yeah.
If people want to find the books, where would they go?
They would go to info@AngelaDaySigning.com.
Okay.
And you can Google Angela Day or Once Upon a Family, and you can find me there.
Sure, and I can put some links so that they can find that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Absolutely. This is great. I mean, I love it.
Well, thank you very much. And this is how you sign.
Thank you.
And then I'll sign, you're welcome, back at you.
Perfect. Well, thank you for watching. I'm Ryan with I'mMinnesotaNice.com. Check out Angela up in Duluth.
Up in Duluth, Minnesota.
Making her way, doing the good things.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Showing the best of Minnesota.
Thank you.